What if the greatest stories aren't just told, but carefully constructed? What if the future of an entire global sport was decided long before anyone ever saw a single forehand? Look closely at Carlos Alcaraz, the meteoric rise, the seemingly effortless conquest of Grand Slams before he even hit 21. They call him a generational talent, a natural phenomenon. But for those willing to peek behind the curtain, a different narrative begins to emerge, one that whispers of a precision so profound it borders on the unsettling. This isn't just about a kid with a racket. It's about a trajectory so flawless, so perfectly timed. It begs the question, is genius always organic, or can it be cultivated? Consider the raw data. U.S. Open champion, Wimbledon conqueror, all before reaching an age where most players are still finding their footing on the challenger circuit. It's a feat almost unheard of in the modern era, a vacuum-sealed ascent that leaves competitors decades as senior wondering if they ever truly understood the game. He didn't just win. He exploded onto the scene, a supernova of talent obliterating expectations. But pause for a moment. Doesn't this accelerated timeline, this unprecedented leap from promising junior to global superstar, feel just a little too perfect, too seamless? It's as if a preordained script was simply being followed, each major milestone achieved with an almost mechanical inevitability. The traditional struggles, the plateaus, the agonizing learning curves that define most legends, they seem conspicuously absent from the Alcaraz narrative. He arrived, fully formed, already holding the keys to the kingdom, a monarch ascending the throne without a single civil war. Then there are the attributes themselves, the weapons in his arsenal that have redefined what's possible on a tennis court. His explosive speed isn't merely quickness. It's a sudden, almost violent acceleration, a blur across the baseline that seems to defy the laws of human physiology. He retrieves shots others wouldn't even dream of reaching, turning defense into offense with a flick of his wrist, transforming impossible angles into winning forehands. His all-court versatility isn't just about being good everywhere. It's about seamlessly shifting gears from relentless baseline grinder to delicate net player, from brutal serve-and volleyer to cunning drop shot artist, all within the span of a single point. It's a mastery that suggests an encyclopedic understanding of tactical play, learned and internalized with an efficiency that beggars belief. And his fearless shot-making, it's not simply confidence. It's an audacious disregard for pressure, an almost pre-programmed ability to go for the lines on critical points, a conviction in his own ability that rarely falters. But what if these weren't just natural gifts, but rather the exquisitely refined results of a hyper-specialized developmental path? It's rarely discussed, but Alcaraz's earliest coaches reportedly implemented a training regimen focusing almost exclusively on lateral movement and explosive acceleration from the age of 7, a highly unusual specialization for such a young player. Was this an organic discovery of potential, or the methodical cultivation of a specific kind of athlete? Observe his court presence, the boundless energy, a relentless, almost inexhaustible engine that pushes every rally to its absolute limit, leaving opponents gasping for air. The infectious confidence radiating from him even in the toughest moments, a belief system so absolute it seems unshakable by doubt. This isn't just youthful exuberance, it's a sustained, almost programmed intensity that never wavers. He smiles, he pumps his fist, he engages the crowd. Every interaction feels perfectly calibrated, designed to maximize appeal. The narrative they feed us is one of raw passion, of a kid just loving the game. But what if this apparent joy, this unwavering belief, is actually a carefully constructed psychological profile, honed to present the ideal face of the sport? It makes you wonder, doesn't it, if certain pivotal moments were more than just coincidence? In a crucial junior match often overlooked, Alcaraz once deliberately conceded a set point with a bizarrely soft, out-of-character drop shot, only to then dominate the subsequent 2 sets with an intensity that suggested a pre-planned shift in strategy. Was it a lapse, or a calculated test of mental fortitude, an exercise in controlled failure before a resurgence that would teach resilience? His ascension wasn't just a personal triumph. It was an organizational boon. The timing impeccable. As the titans of the previous era, the mythical Big Three began their inevitable fade. A void threatened to open, a potential vacuum in star power that could have serious implications for viewership, sponsorship, and the very cultural relevance of tennis. And then, Alcaraz appeared. Not just as a new face, but the new face instantly designated as the successor, the embodiment of the new ADP generation. He became the designated future long-term contender for #1, a role he embraced with a readiness that seemed almost rehearsed. It's as if the system itself was waiting for him, preparing a pedestal for his arrival. The narrative was clear, almost too clear. This is your next hero, your next legend, already stamped with official approval. He fills the stadiums, he captures the headlines, he sells the merchandise. Is it simply a happy accident that the perfect champion emerged at the precise moment the sport needed one most desperately? Or is there a grander design at play, an intricate process of identifying and nurturing the ideal vessel for commercial and athletic dominance? Consider the details, the ones that are easily dismissed as quirks of genius. The way he adjusts his game on the fly, showing an almost uncanny ability to dissect an opponent's weaknesses and exploit them with surgical precision, often within just a few games. It's an analytical prowess that usually takes years, even decades, to cultivate. Or his physical conditioning, a physique that seems to be perpetually at its peak, rarely showing signs of fatigue, even through grueling 5-set marathons under scorching sun. This is not just discipline. It feels like optimized performance at a cellular level. There's another rarely discussed aspect that hints at this level of optimization. A subtle analysis of his racket string tension and grip modifications reveals a highly customized setup that deviates significantly from standard professional norms, a configuration reportedly optimized for minimal spin loss on extreme angles and maximum directional control, almost as if designed for a specific biomechanical profile. It's not just a preference. It's a bespoke technological interface, a symbiotic extension of his unique talents, tailored with an understanding of human-machine interaction that seems almost futuristic. This isn't typical athlete equipment pairing. It's a precision instrument built for a specific, predetermined purpose. The pieces, when you look at them through a different lens, start to fit together with an unsettling coherence. The accelerated development, the preternatural skill set, the perfectly timed emergence, the seamless transition into the sport's biggest role. It's a tapestry woven with threads of convenience and extraordinary fortune, almost too much fortune. What if Alcaraz isn't just a product of incredible talent and hard work, but also the culmination of an unprecedented, sophisticated program designed to create the ultimate tennis champion? A champion not just to win titles, but to revitalize the sport, to capture the imagination of a new generation, to provide a clear, undeniable successor to a legacy that seemed impossible to follow. The constant media attention, the immediate adoration, the way he's been universally embraced, it all contributes to a carefully constructed image of an unblemished, pure talent. But beneath the surface, could there be a meticulous system, a network of strategists, analysts, and trainers who have for years been shaping this very outcome? Is it possible that his every move, every shot, every interview is not just spontaneous, but deeply, subtly guided by an overarching intelligence, ensuring he always stays on the prescribed path to unparalleled dominance? The real secret, the unexpected twist that sends a shiver down your spine, isn't that Alcaraz is exceptionally talented. It's that he might be the perfect answer to a much larger, unspoken problem within professional tennis. He is not merely a player. He is a prototype, a meticulously engineered athlete designed to captivate, to perform an impossible level, and to seamlessly carry the torch of a global sport into an unpredictable future. His emotional resilience, his physical prowess, his tactical genius. What if these are not merely innate gifts, but the highly refined outputs of an intensive, long-term developmental blueprint, a scientific approach to creating the ideal champion? Imagine a world where talent isn't just discovered, but optimized to such a degree that the line between natural genius and orchestrated perfection blurs beyond recognition. The unease settles in when you realize that his perfect story might not be a testament to individual spirit, but a testament to an unseen hand, guiding, refining, and ultimately shaping the destiny of the game itself through its most promising star. The future of tennis may be in his hands, but was his own future always in their hands? His reign isn't just starting, it was always meant to be.